Hey guys, it's Rory and I am back for my final installment of my Project Pan moving out. I am officially getting my keys tomorrow and I wish I could show you my apartment right now. It is an absolute mess and has boxes everywhere and all of my makeup is packed up and just kind of everything is chaotic and in disarray. And I have a lot of empties, and so I need to, one, finish my Project Pan, and two, do my empties because I am not taking trash with me to a new apartment. And that is the line that I draw. So I want to go through and do my Project Pan update and finale. So just a reminder, these were the products that we had in the original Project Pan, and then we also rolled in these couple products in the addition. So let's go get started. Okay, so first up for new empties, let's go through all the exciting progress so far. We have let's do the Mixum. This is the Mixum Cica Hayal Deep Soothing Cream, and last time I was about to there with it and I am totally done. This finished so quickly. After I did my last update, I actually had to go buy another moisturizer and I was so upset. I was like, I missed this, but I'm gonna buy my other moisturizer that I like a lot more, and I was just sad that it ended so fast. So that was my moisturizer. Next up, I had the debut Sense and Sensibility wax melt, and I finished this. I had one piece of the wax melt last time, and that was really all that I needed. I did a couple more melts with it, and then I cleaned it out and got rid of my wax melter. So really happy that I finished that. Next, I have the Dionysus hand cream, and this is a hand and body cream. Last time we were right there. This time we're fully finished. It did not have much left. Like, I had a little like clippy on it to keep it down, and because the top of it is broke, probably about here it broke. But I had all the rest of this to use. I really like this stuff. I have a couple other Dionysus hand creams, but they're the smaller version. So I really like this. I get the scent again though, probably around Christmas time though. Two more big empties. This is my Tarte Maracuja Lip Pumping in the shade Honeysuckle, and I just want you to see how empty that is. You can see all the way in the component, and that is done. I really like that product, so anytime that I have them and I have an empty, I use a lip brush and just scrape out the inside until it's completely gone, because they're also kind of expensive, so I'm not wasting any of it. One last empty. This is the Buxom Gloss in the shade Celeste, and this we are fully emptied. I can't really get the bottom of this out with the wand, and honestly I don't love this shade enough to take the stopper out like I did with the other shade Ryan that was in this project. But honestly, I like the Buxom glosses, I just didn't like this shade. I have two more empty slash declutters. These were products that I was working on, but I knew that I would probably declutter them at the end of the project, whether they were done or not. So first one is the e.l.f. brow laminating gel, and this one, obviously there's still product in it, but it's kind of like gross and cloudy. It's supposed to be a clear gel, and it's not super clear anymore. And honestly, I don't love how my brows look with it. It's not as strong as my other brow gel, and I would prefer to do my other brow gel if I'm gonna wear a brow gel. So and then this one is the NYX Lift and Snatch pen. This is a brow tint pen. There's definitely still product in here, but I think that the formula is changing a little bit because the color is it's a little bit greener, I would say. So it's not quite the brown that I want it to be, and I didn't really like my brows when I was using it. By the time I was like, we're calling it quits. So those are my empty slash declutters, and let's look at my progress. So next up we have the Cosrx hyaluronic acid. This was one that I really focused on. So last time we were right there and I made it all the way down there. So close, but no cigar on this one. This is a really good product. I would definitely repurchase, but oh my god, there's a lot of product in it. It's 3.38 fluid ounces. To put in context, like if you buy the hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary, it's like 1 fluid ounce. So this is 3 of those. So no wonder it's lasted so long. But I'm just really happy with all the progress that I made. Like that's a decent amount, and just happy that I focused on it. I feel like my skin's been enjoying it lately, so good to use. Next up we have the MetaHeal Madecassoside Blemish Pads, and this was one I knew I wasn't going to be able to finish this. We did make a lot of progress though, so you can see how much is kind of like, you know, the sidewall. I would say that we were probably to about here, and we did make a lot of progress, but not enough. I would say that there's probably still like upwards of 20 pads in here, so we've made it over the halfway mark. Speaking of face products, we have the Corys Foaming Cream Cleanser. This was a roll-in last time, and I hadn't cut it open yet, but I did get to the point where I could cut it open, and that is what it's looking like. It's really just concentrated around the spout, so it's kind of in that sunken area, and I would say probably a week left, maybe a week, a strong week. I love this stuff. It's my like ride or die cleanser. If they ever stop carrying it at Ulta, I will cry for 3 days. So I love this stuff so much, and I have a backup of it. So that was my goal for trying to finish it before I move out, was so that I didn't move with both that one and the backup. Next up, we've got some fragrance products. This one is the Nightmare number 2. Last time we had just gotten below the package label, and now we are kind of like right there. So we did make progress on this. I'm not gonna lie, when we started with this, it was above the packaging label, and so I feel like it was a good progress nonetheless, and it was nice to, I just threw that across the room. I feel like it was good to have as like part of my bedtime routine, because I've been really struggling to sleep lately. Probably because I've been coming home and packing and like having to make a lot of decisions every single night, because my whole life is in boxes right now. So yeah, that was good to kind of calm me down at night. Next up, we have the Ariana Grande Cloud Mist, and let's see. Last time we were above the pink label, and now we are almost below it. So we are so close. I have been spraying this on every single day before I go to the gym, before I leave the house. Anytime that I'm leaving the house, this gets sprayed. When I get out of the shower, it gets sprayed. I think that I wore one other fragrance the entire time in the last 30 days. So honestly, really proud of my progress there. And let's just do a little celebratory spritz, and yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep using it, but oh my god, I wanted it gone. All of these products, I'm like, I tried so hard, but I did not quite get them. One more roll-in before we kind of move over to the couple like pencil products that I have. This is the Lush Good Karma body wash, and last time we were here, but with the bottle facing up the normal way. So we had about that much product left, and now we are down, where did I put the line? I've got it tilted right now, so there's the line, and so we have that much product left, plus the neck, you know, goes kind of inwards. So we made a lot of progress on this. I was going to the gym pretty consistently last month, so I'm like doing a strength challenge right now, so I've been trying to go to the gym like 2 to 3 times a week, and so, you know, just regular showering, you're gonna get through this pretty fast. Ideally I will probably end up topping off my body wash travel container, and then I will be down one container for my move. So that's probably the plan there. We have 2 more products for the remainder of this check-in. First is the Makeup by Mario pencil in the shade Rich Mauve. Yes, Rich Mauve. This little guy is so tiny. Let me show you in comparison to the cap. We are just above cap height. Like, just above cap height. Let me show you compared to where we started. So for the Makeup by Mario, we started up here. We were here on the last check-in, and now we are down here. So that's where we ended on the Makeup by Mario. I just have this in my purse. Like, honestly, it goes, I was wearing it quite a bit with my other lip glosses that were in this project, and I have this in front of me because I put it on before I started, but my lifter gloss from Maybelline, these pair really well together. So I also have another Maybelline product that this pairs really well with, so I'll probably just continue to use them as some lip combos and use it up that way. I like it. I want to remember that I like higher quality lip pencils and not buy NYX again, so that's the goal there. One last project is the Bobbi Brown Cream Shadow Stick in the shade Moonstone, and unfortunately I rolled this in because it was broken. I think that this is just like a downside of this formula and this packaging, but there is the package. It is like really broken, so I'm not gonna hold it up, but here is the tracker. So we started there, we got there in June, and we're now down here. So that's kind of it. This has fallen on the floor multiple times, so it's going in the empties bin. I'm sorry, I can't do it anymore. I wanted to finish it. I used it so much, like as an inner eye and as just a regular highlighter, but I can only handle a product falling on the floor like twice before I'm like, you gotta go. So sad, but an empty or declutter there, I guess. I do feel like I made a lot of progress. I did have quite a few empties. I had 17 total empties or declutters as part of this project, so honestly I would say that's pretty good progress. And I do have quite a few other empties that I'm going to be talking about in just a little bit, because I am not a crazy person who hoards trash and moves with it. I'm only a crazy person who hoards trash. Thanks. Bye-bye.